Daily Eitzos Muvoros. We've reached Mammon Reparnasa, Money and Livelihood, chapter 31. Here, Rav Nosson explains that if a person is unfortunately steeped in greed and lust for money, this affects his entire process of thinking and moves him away from what's known as true arichos yomim, because he's investing his time and energy in something temporal that eventually will be separated from him. Either a man is removed from his money or his money is removed from him. It's not everlasting, Mashen Kain Torah. So he's therefore not listening. He's rejecting the voice, what's known as a kol Torah Kedosha, which is constantly calling out to us, according to our Madrega, so we should come back and do tshuva, and you should be afraid of doing averos, mitzvos, and you should want umachmas taivas mammon eno shomeas kol Torah. The sound, the radio wave of the Torah calling to you is not heard when a person is in that bubble of taivas mammon. And the Torah is actually tzoekes belibo al richuko, as it says in Pirkei Avos, Parak Vav, shebchol yom v'yom bas kol yotzeis mihar chorev machrezes ve'omeres. Every day, a voice comes out from Mar Chorev, where the Torah was given. Oy lahem librios mi'abona shel Torah. Oyve, you're not learning Torah. Oyve, you're neglecting Torah. And this is a bizayon. It's a bizayon. The Baal Shem Tov explained about this. The bas kol means exactly not, hey, you guys aren't learning, you're battling, but rather it means hirurei tshuva. That a person's heart should be moved away from mistaken paths and actions and desires. And that can only be possible if he moves away from his taivas mammon, instead wants to just deal with parnasa very honestly, leaving room for others to make money, dealing with integrity, and giving the full service that a person can give for whatever he's being charged to do. And taivas mammon will actually cause a person to become weary with effort, to find parnasa with dochik and koshi in very difficult ways. But when a man realizes and he desires Torah and kiyum mitzvos as a priority, and he pushes downward the lust for money by coming close to tzaddik emes who help us diminish the fires of our various taivos, then as it says here in many places, then Hashem will create circumstances that the parnasa should find them more easily and also, of course, with enough revach, enough to sustain and bless. This will allow us then to hear the hints of hashgacha pratis that Hashem is hinting to us, to listen to those voices that emanate from the Torah itself, the machshavos tovos, the good ideas, the hirurei tshuva that arise in our hearts each and every day. It's like a radio wavelength that you just have to be tuned into. But if you're too busy running to make a buck, you're not going to hear it. And that's the parish of the Baal Shem Tov, that if you do that, then the tov will be miskaber bo, the good will start to well up inside of you and overflow, and you'll be zocha to be close to Hashem Yisbarach, to become a true Yiras Hashem, and bikayim the emes, the Torah, and kol Torah kula.